My name is Melissa Moore and this is my IRI administration. The purpose of an informal reading inventory, also known as an IRI, is to provide greater insight into a student's level. An IRI can be used to estimate a student's reading level and to assess a student's ability to use word identification strategies. It can assist a teacher in determining reading fluency as well as strengths and weaknesses in comprehension. The inventory provides graded word lists and graded passages that assess oral reading, silent reading, and listening comprehension. Kyle is 8 years old and in the 2nd grade. He is who I did my IRI with. He is an only child of parents who decided that it was in Kyle's best interest to repeat the 2nd grade. Like many other 8-year-olds, Kyle is funny, he loves to play sports, and has an immense enjoyment for karate. Kyle has told me several times that he loves to read, and anyone who observes him would be able to identify that immediately. First part of the administration of the IRI is the word recognition inventory. I have met with Kyle over a period of 4 sessions to administer the IRI. I began at the primer level. He read through this list very quickly and made simple errors such as saying the word may for many and show for snow. Upon complete mastery of the pre-primer level, I continued the word recognition inventory up until the 2 first word lists where Kyle was able to identify 4 words. I noticed that the errors he made in this section were due to the fact that he was seeing the initial letters and the final letters but somehow mixing up the middle sounds. Upon my 2nd visit with Kyle, I administered the oral reading section. Kyle had read the primer oral reading section with 0 errors. I proceeded to the first reading oral section where Kyle also breezed through the passage, only making insertions and 1 substitution. Still feeling that Kyle had nearly mastered this section, I decided to go further and have him read the 2-1 oral reading section. Kyle's performance on this section was also near complete mastery level, making only 1 error and substituting the word the for a. I had Kyle read 2-2 for my own peace of mind. In 2-2, Kyle had once again read the oral passage with complete mastery. After recording the answers to the comprehension questions in the oral reading section, I asked Kyle to read the silent passage. I noticed that he used his finger to track the words and read coherently from left to right and top to bottom. His eyes were constantly moving and the book laid flat on the table. When Kyle had attempted to silently read 2-2, he had finally reached a frustration level where he was not able to read on his own. His comprehension. When asking the comprehension questions at the end of each passage, I felt that Kyle really activated prior knowledge on his own. Throughout the comprehension section, I found that Kyle had slight difficulties in answering questions that involved word meaning. When asked what is a wise man, he answered, a man who is nice. When asked what is a mystery, he responded, if there's somebody you don't know and you don't find that person, it is a mystery. Kyle also faced challenges when it came to inference questions. My analysis. From the results, it is evident that Kyle has excellent word decoding skills and word recognition, but he has also severe difficulties in reading comprehension. I feel that his incredible ability to decode also leads to his downfall, which is his comprehension. I believe that Kyle is very aware that he can sound out really long or big words. I feel that Kyle tended to rush through the oral reading passages and did not take the appropriate time to comprehend what he was reading at some points. I also feel that I have concluded that most of Kyle's errors in the comprehension section were due to specific problems rather than word recognition problems. I see comprehension as Kyle's largest weakness. His reading level is on a 2-1 due to his comprehension. The end.